This is end of the day, about 7:15 on Sunday, August 4th, 2024. I went to meet with a friend this afternoon for a couple of hours, and it was fun. We talked about a bunch of different things, and we laughed. It's not that I was not thinking about the past or the future while I was chit-chatting, but it was still fun. She's a new friend, but very nice, supportive, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I have these friends in my life to help me in challenging times, especially. Support me and remind me about the goodness in me, because sometimes we need people around us to remind us about our goodness, because we forget. And in challenging times, we tend to think about the things a lot, what we can improve on, and we do. At the same time, we also have to keep affirming the good in us, and we do that with our affirmation, right? But sometimes it is really, really nice to hear it from our friends, because who doesn't like to hear good things about them, right? Because that helps us also to walk on that path, to continue on that path. So I'm glad we met at the Barnes and Nobles. They have a Starbucks in there. I got my cappuccino large with 1.5 Splenda in it. That's how I like it. And if it's in the morning, sometime I also get the cheese Danish. That's my favorite. Speaking of that, I gotta reduce that, because I do need to reduce my weight. I am 10-15 pounds more than I like to be. Definitely about 10 pounds more than I normally am. Ideally, I would like to be 15 pounds less. But anyway, I'm again going and talking about my what I can improve on. But that's life, right? Women, especially in 40s, in midlife, we always talk about weight, right? We always want it to be a little lesser than where we are. But yeah, in general, I just wanted to capture this moment, because in our challenging times, these are so important. These are so important to not only to cherish this time, but also kind of remind ourselves that life is not all about suffering. There are times when we get to water the good seeds, right? I talk about the bad seeds and the good seeds, and like bad side and the good side, and the seeds are all underneath. It's in our unconscious mind, and what gets watered is what gets kind of shows up, what shows up for us. So yeah, these are the moments which when it helps us to nourish those good seeds, we gotta keep doing that. And for me, when I do that and I do these videos, it kind of helps me to remember those moments a little more, because if I were to do, at least for me, if I were to do these videos private, I think I would be a little less a little less conscious, or maybe meaning less aware of it. And awareness is the key. Even when we are doing good things, we are nourishing the good seeds. If we are more aware, then we are living those moments more joyfully. So that's why I make these videos public, so that I'm conscious of what I'm talking about. Also, so that I don't say bad things. I don't criticize. I don't judge. I don't blame, because these are important as in our path of transformation, as we want to be more compassionate, as we want to be more kind, one of the key things of doing that is to live a life of an observer. And it's not easy, it's definitely not easy, but with practice we get better and better. So we got to remember not to judge, not to criticize, not to blame, even if it is our family members and friends or co-workers, because life is better when we try to live our life more like an observer. We are compassionate and we can help others when we can, right? Because when we are at peace, when we do these things, it will help us to find peace within ourselves. And I have put a picture over there, which is in a lot of my videos, because it's kind of on the back when I do the videos from over there on my chair. It talks about how peace, we are the only one who are responsible for our peace. We can find peace from within ourselves, not from outside, not from anyone else. And when we find peace within ourselves, then we can share peace with others. And if we haven't found peace within ourselves, then we got to keep looking, meaning we got to keep working on ourselves to find that. So well, when I started, since I started following Buddhism in December, since then there were many times, even when I was in the midst of craziness, I found peace where they're called mini enlightenment, where you are in the present moment, you feel that you have contentment, you are not wishing, hoping for something more in life, you are just happy where you are. And sometimes it is very odd to think that how can that happen when there are so many challenging things going on in your life, but it is possible, because ultimately it is all in our minds. It is all in our minds. Good, bad, ugly, and peace and criticism and blame and enlightenment, even in peace. All within ourselves. Anyway, I'm not going to make the video too long. I'll just use my senses, and after that do the mantra. I'm still coming out of that criticism a little bit. A few days ago when I was criticized a little bit that I was spending too much time on YouTube when doing these YouTube videos. I know that it shouldn't be anybody's business. It's my time, my life, right? But sometimes it takes some effort to come out of those challenging comments or situations. But I'm grateful anyway. What I was saying, that I'm really grateful that I got to meet with a friend today. She's a mom, and she has 3 kids, so she's a busy life, a lot busier than mine. So I'm grateful that, and we are new friends, and we have met a few times so far. And then she is my daughter Alice's best friend's mom, so we are becoming friends now, which is a good thing. It's good for Alice. We'll do more play dates and stuff. yeah, so it was nice. We have a good connection as friends. So every little things in life like that we got to be grateful about, right? Because we friends are a type of a bond that when you are born in this world, we have our blood relationship with our family, and then when we have our partner, that's another relationship. But friends are the ones who doesn't have a binding thing with us, but then because it's hard, right? Because it's like we don't really have any, and I have several different friends, and I'm so grateful because there is no binding agreement, right, for to be friends with, but people care for each other, and then they become good supportive friends with each other. You help each other out. So yeah, especially when you're going through challenging times in life, those become your lifeline, right? Those become your lifeline. So very grateful for that. And this morning I saw that somebody commented, I think last night, that my videos are helping people, they think, and thank you so much for saying that. And also they wish that I hope you have some like-minded good friends around, and I'm so grateful that I do have some. And people here on this channel are also supporting, helping, so grateful. I would tell myself, and to you guys also, if anybody's going through a lot of challenges in life, that it is impermanent. Think of times in your life when life was really happy. And not happy doesn't mean that everything was going right? There's a lot of things that was going right, but something still, there was some challenges, but then it happens. So life kind of goes in cycles. We have to remind ourselves that sometime it'll be up, sometime it'll be down, but it always goes in cycles. And when it is down, anything that resonates with you, in my case, Thich Nhat Hanh books always resonates, where he talks about Buddhism, the impermanence of things, and that no mud, no lotus, to have that pretty lotus flower in it, to have mud, and then the lotus flower becomes a compost, and then again it becomes a flower. So it's a cycle. We just have to remind ourselves of that life is like that. So the challenging times won't last forever. Things will get better. And one other thing we can do is we can do the affirmation, law of attraction, anything that works to attract those goodness in our lives, right? So okay, I'm going to do a few deep breathing and also set the intentions, and along with that do some visualization for the rest of the night and for the week to go good. There are a lot of doctor's appointments this week. I think 4, including Alice's and mine, for it to go good. And then next weekend go for a trip. Excited about that. Alice is also very excited about that. I hope it all goes well. Not too far from here, but just a couple of hours. No, actually 3 to 4 hours. So it's a bit far in Pennsylvania, but looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. We were thinking to go in July, but because of her surgery, we had to postpone it. But I am grateful to God that I was able to plan a trip before her actual school starts, because these are the times and the memories that she's going to remember as she grows up. And I want her to remember these things, because she likes to travel just like me. Even the little things when we go out on weekends, little things like we call those bucket filler days, she likes those, and going for a travel and trip, even it's close by, she loves it. Okay. I just went through my not visualization, the senses, and just in my mind this time. Okay, now I'm gonna surrender and accept this area. Speak kind words, peace, love, harmony, patience, forgive, look for positive, present moment, be kind. Let it go that nothing no longer survives and no longer serves, not survives, no longer serve. Okay, with that, I'm going to finish the video, and hopefully I'll read some book tonight. I don't know, Thich Nhat Hanh, or maybe the Book of Joy by Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu, their story. And then maybe I'll get to cover that in tomorrow morning's video. Okay, bye.